Becoming a special education teacher must have been my destiny. Looking back through my life, there were many influences through my education, but my biggest influence has been my family and friends. My first educational experience was at Bridgeport United Methodist Church Preschool, where I met many friends and loved to paint and learn to write my name. Everything about it was fun. Graduating from preschool, I wanted to be a princess when I grew up. Right before I started kindergarten, my family moved across the street from my grandparents, where my great uncle Maxie was living. This is my Uncle Maxie, who had Down syndrome. He was the most influential, fun-loving, and interesting person I'd ever met. All of my cousins and I would play with him for hours. I was interested in learning more about him, and he had a major influence in my life. Grade school was inspiring. My fifth grade teacher, Mrs. Kidd, taught me to be kind to others' feelings. She was a teacher that I will never forget. She used to let us students be creative and independent in order to prepare us for middle school. Graduating from the fifth grade, I wanted to be a farmer when I grew up. Going through middle school was challenging. In every class, there was different equations, formulas, word vocabularies, theories, and rules that we had to follow, and at times it got very confusing. My teachers were very predictable. We would listen to our lesson for the day, and then get our homework assignment and begin working until the bell rang. I felt like it was a routine, and I did not like the way class was going. Graduating from the 8th grade, I wanted to be a veterinarian. High school was a breeze. I was a hard worker at my jobs and kept very busy, so when it came time to school, I could barely get my work done. I guess you could say I was a bit of a procrastinator. My teachers wanted me to be independent and responsible with my own assignments, so I had to learn to organize. Graduating from high school, I had no clue what I wanted to become, except that I wanted to move to Huntington and go to Marshall University. I attended Marshall for 2 years and constantly changed my major because I wasn't sure of what I wanted to become. I decided to move back home and go to WVU so I could be closer to family and friends. I decided to major in exercise physiology. It was my internship that I first thought of becoming a special education teacher. I had a 6-year-old patient named Jacob that had cerebral palsy. He inspired me every day that he came in and wanted to learn more how I could help him. Graduating from college, I was going to be a mother. I had just graduated from college with a degree in exercise physiology, but wanted to teach special education, and I was pregnant. No one would hire a new graduate that was in her second trimester, so I decided to work at a daycare to help teach preschool children. That's where I met Allie and Cameron, the only 2 students who had special education needs in the school. I connected with them in ways that other teachers didn't understand. It wasn't until after I had my daughter Della that I found my last sign that I should become a special education teacher. I ran into Cameron and his grandmother. After a whole year of not seeing him, he remembered me. His grandmother said that he had never remembered anyone before, so I must have been pretty special to him. That was my decision maker. So now, I'm raising my daughter, living in the country, raising chickens, and going to school to become the special education teacher that I always somehow knew I wanted to be. I have had many influencing special experiences and know what kind of teacher I want to be. I have a great family and look forward to what the future holds for me. My dreams have come true.